Okay, so this is the start of the industrial train I'm working on. As you can see, it's pretty tall, just kind of like Spaceballs, just keeps on going. Now what I did is I 3D printed some tiles, put these on a piece of MDF, and then I've got these poster rolls meant for moving posters or whatever, and I wrapped them in some craft tape to kind of give this textured look, so it looks a bit more like metal plates that are welded together or possibly riveted together. And then the next steps, I just put some construction adhesive to keep them down, tacked them in place with a little bit of hot glue, and next steps after that, I'm going to start building walkways, and I have some Zone Mortalis catwalks that are going to be the right height, I hope, so that I can make sure everything lines up and this can tie into my Sector Mechanicus terrain. See how it goes. Okay, so here is the two towers. As you can see, I added another tank here to the side, and I covered everything with Mod Podge. I just started gluing on these upright I-beam supports that I made out of coffee stirrer sticks, and those are going to support a platform that I made again out of coffee stirrer sticks, some construction paper, or not construction paper, but some thin cardboard, and then some granny grating as well to give it kind of a metal grating look. So I'll be placing that in here, gluing it in place, and we'll come back as I get it a bit more together. Okay, so I've got some of the platforms in place, and what I did was a little bit of super glue to kind of hold it steady, and then as you can see I applied some construction adhesive, and once that dries these will be pretty firm. I'm not done adding supports. I'm going to do another one here, probably going to do stairs or something coming down this way, maybe a ladder. I am going to leave the gap here. I plan to put another platform up top that's going to connect in, and then I'm obviously going to go through and add all the pipes and everything that connects, but it's starting to come together, starting to look like something, so I'm excited. Okay, as you can see, I've started adding some tubing. I've was going to build a set of stairs, but I remembered that I had this set of stairs from the last build of this, so as sort of a bit of continuity, I'm going to make this one work. So I got my set of stairs, ladder thing. What I also did was I used a bunch of paper clips, which I then trimmed and bent, and I'm going to use these to do sort of a ring ladder going up the side of the structure. So, gotta get to work. Okay, for those interested, the ladder process is not necessarily a quick one, but it's pretty simple. Basically, I drilled two little holes using a small drill, and put a little super glue on the tips of that ladder rung that I bent to shape, and then squeeze it in place. And there we go. That's 3 down and only, I don't know, about 5 minutes effort. So, got a little ways to go to get all the way up the side though. So, we'll see. Alright, 40 minutes later I have stairs going, or ladder rather, going about halfway up to this platform here. And I'm going to add some more pipes and details, but it's coming along. Pretty happy. Alright, so I got all the way up at the top, a catwalk going across. Got this new platform in here, coming down. I've added a couple ladders. Those are 3D prints that I had lying around from another build. All the way down on the ground floor. I like that there's room for me to get in and around to move models on each level. I've got a few connecting pipes both between the thing and this secondary tank there. Big valve because of course, why not? Yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. I'm probably going to do another ladder like this just up at the top so that models can get up to this catwalk and the very top up here. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out. Next step is just a few more details, and then we'll go ahead and paint it. Alright, so here it is with it all primed. Next steps for this is going to be dry brushing and then just doing some details. Alright, so here is the dry brushed and primed version, and got a couple stencils on it as well. And now I just need to do some detail painting on this thing, which is a little challenging because there's a lot of it, but it's fine. Okay, with this thing primed and dry brushed a bit, what I'm going to do now, I've also added a couple stencils to it. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and hit it up with black wash, and that should kind of make everything a bit more uniform and also a whole lot more run down and decrepit looking. And then after that, I'll come back through and hit it up with some detail work. Now with the black wash, this is also an opportunity to really add some streaking and grime. Just kind of where fluids would naturally pool. These are presumably Promethium tanks, so nasty stuff in general. But yeah. Alright, so what I'm doing now is adding a few posters to this thing. And these are just printed out paper, and I've got some PVA glue mixed with water, about 50-50, give or take, and applying these on, which is remarkably hard one-handed, to the structure. It's a little more crooked than I'd like. And these, one, add a nice sense of scale to the thing, because yeah, as you look back at it, that's a poster. So I'm gonna add a few more of these on some of these ledges down near the ground, that kind of thing. And yeah, here we are, final product, towering over the rest of my Sector Mechanicus terrain. 18 inches tall, multi-story, and scaled where it can connect into Sector Mechanicus, as well as the hive tiles, but mostly to Sector Mechanicus. I think it came out really good. It's got lots of little angles for lines of sight, lots of ways it can connect into other things. And it's huge. Makes a great centerpiece for the table. Thanks for watching.